Welcome back to our final day of 31 Days of Oscar for 2026. I'm Alicia Malone, and as we head into tonight's Oscars telecast, we're watching a lineup of movies about Hollywood. Next is One of the Best, a three-time Oscar winner written and directed by Billy Wilder. From 1950, it's Sunset Boulevard. By this time, there had been many Hollywood films about Hollywood, but Wilder wanted to subvert the theme those movies usually explored. Instead of a young ingenue who becomes a star, Wilder wanted to feature an aging silent film star waiting for a comeback in an industry that had forgotten her. Wilder worked on the screenplay first with his regular collaborator, Charles Brackett, under the secretive title of A Can of Beans. Then D.M. Marshman Jr. was brought on board when Wilder and Brackett felt they were getting stale. Their story follows a struggling writer, Joe Gillis, played by William Holden, who stumbles into a Hollywood mansion and meets the aging film star Norma Desmond. When she learns Joe is a writer, she hires him to help her create a comeback film and keeps him as a gigolo of sorts. Originally, Wilder wanted Mae West to play Norma Desmond, but West felt she was in the prime of her life and was a little offended by the casting idea. He then approached Mary Pickford, who would only say yes if the script were reworked to make her character the protagonist. Wilder also tried Paula Negri, who became angry at the insinuation that she was a has-been. Finally, Wilder asked director George Cukor for advice, and Cukor suggested Gloria Swanson. Swanson refused to do a screen test, but she was game for the role, gave it her all, and ended up with her third Academy Award nomination. With some great star cameos from 1950 nominated for 11 Oscars, including Best Picture, this is Sunset Boulevard. Sunset Boulevard received an impressive 11 Academy Award nominations, including 4 for its actors, William Holden, Gloria Swanson, Erich von Stroheim, and Nancy Olson. But it wasn't the film with the most nominations that year. That honour went to another film about the acting industry, All About Eve, which received 14 nominations, beating the previous record for most nominations held by Gone with the Wind with 13. And interestingly, just this year, Sinners created a new record with 16 nominations. Anyway, in total, All About Eve won 6 Oscars, and Sunset Boulevard walked away with 3: Best Music Score, Best Art Direction, and Best Original Screenplay. The Best Actress category held the most surprise because the smart money was on Gloria Swanson to win, not only because of her committed performance, but also because it was a comeback for the silent film star. This was her third Oscar nomination, and she drew heavily on her own story for the role. Swanson faced fierce competition from Bette Davis for All About Eve, but in the end, the Oscar went to Judy Holliday for Born Yesterday. Both Holliday and Swanson were at a party in New York, and no matter what her true feelings might have been, there's a photo that shows Swanson graciously congratulating Holliday on her win. All right, it's not long until the 98th Academy Awards, and to celebrate, we have another Oscar-winning film about Hollywood for you next, starring Ava Gardner and Humphrey Bogart.
Next on TCM, The Barefoot Contessa, then The Oscar, and later, The Bad and the Beautiful. Oscar goes 2 for 2 tonight.